All right, hello everyone, AdrenaLuke here. Welcome all to episode 4 of Dirty Driving Gran Turismo 7. I've taken a long break from doing daily races. I haven't done them in a very long time since Gran Turismo Sport, really. I've dabbled in some daily races here and there in Gran Turismo 7, but not much at all. And I'm starting to get reminded exactly why I left the daily races almost for good. Because I decided to do daily race B today. And let's just say a lot of the clips that I could have saved a replay of, I ended up rage quitting a lot of times. So I would have had probably 10 clips to show you guys if I weren't rage quitting so often. But it just seems that every single race I've gotten so far, which I've done, I would say roughly 15 races, I think. Every single one of them, I get someone doing a pit maneuver on me or someone shoving me all the way and pushing my car all the way on the side until it slams into the wall, or they just punt me on a braking zone, you know, that's the usual right there, or they brake check me or swerve to block me when they're ahead of me. You know the drill, guys. You know how it goes. This is exactly why I stopped doing daily races, and I got reminded exactly why I left the daily races. We have a lot of dirty driving to show you guys today, and right now we're focusing on this guy. He's right behind me right now, and he wasn't behind me the whole race. I passed him cleanly. In fact, so you guys don't think I'm hiding anything, let me show you where I passed him, because I think it was, let's see where it was. Okay, so it'd be right up here in this lap. Now, I want you guys to see how I passed him. I passed him completely clean. This is the lap where I made the pass on him, and, I can even share this entire replay if you guys think I'm hiding anything, because I never did anything to upset him. I don't know what would make him ticked off at me or anything, because right here he serves his penalty, and it looks like he got out of the way, so I thought everything's fine. I just go right past him. Like, what is there to be angry at me for or anything, you know? So, and look, it looks like he tried to block that guy back there. Hang on, let's see this. Does he try to block the guy behind him? Because I think I missed that. You look at that, yeah, he cut right towards the inside, going way slower after he served his penalty, so I don't know why he got out of my way, but then blocks the guy behind him, so that's a little strange. Okay, so I guess that's one thing I didn't know that he did during the race, because I was focused on my own driving, but we know that now, is that he cut across the track to block him, but it gets even better, guys. So, let's fast forward to the last lap here. Now, coming near the end of the race, I'm still in the lead, but I make a mistake up here. And so I'm going a little bit slower, but look at this, he cuts across the whole track, hits the side of my car. That is despicable. Why would you do that? I don't understand. I do not understand. Let's look at this one more time. So it was right up here, cuts across the whole turn, bam! Look at that. Why would you do that? Why would you just cut across the grass and just slam into the side of my car? And so then I'm way back here. People are passing me. I would have won this race if he didn't do that. I would have won. And the worst part about this, guys, is that I confronted him after this race is over. And I asked him, you know, and I was trying to stay calm, and I just asked him, hey, that really wasn't cool that you did that. You know, you had no reason to do that. And then he just says, we're in a race. I was trying to do what it takes to win. I'm doing whatever it takes to win. We're in a race. And so what makes me sad here and just disappointed is that I think this guy just honestly doesn't know. I think he's that clueless, but it doesn't stop there. I'm going to show you the next race I got in with this guy. Okay, so this is the next lobby, and he was in it again. I'm right behind him in the starting grid, and I'm blown away that when I confronted him after that last race in the text chat after the race, that he's defending his actions by saying, it's a race, and I'm doing whatever it takes to win. I'm trying to win the race. Like, he's baffled that I would have a problem with that, and he thinks it's a race. And so I think this is someone where it's an example of where he's very uneducated on racing etiquette, and I think this guy, maybe this is his first sim racing game. Maybe he just has started sim racing, and he's used to games like Burnout, where your objective is to take out other people on the race. Like, you get points for hitting other people. I don't know, because he didn't even think what he did was wrong whatsoever, and he just told me, I was trying to win the race. I'm doing whatever it takes to win. And so he says that he rammed me to win the race. He wasn't upset with me. And look at this. He's hitting someone else too. He's doing whatever it takes to win, guys. It's a race. Come on. And see, that guy wasn't even having it, so he just shoves him off the track in return. And me back here, looking from my perspective, I see that going on in front of me. I see him hitting someone else, because it's a race and I gotta win the race. And so then that guy just shoves him right off, and I'm just passing him, laughing my butt off. And I'm like, okay, buddy, whatever it takes to win, more like whatever it takes to get people upset at you, and that's what happens. And you're gonna see him rage quit up here. He ends up in the grass, and he's just gonna quit. Guys, this is a classic example of why I do this series, because I feel like there's truly some people out there that are just uneducated in racing etiquette. And this series serves as education to teach you guys what not to do. Because he was confused and he said, well, it's a race. I'm trying to win the race, man. So if he didn't even understand that this stuff is not cool, this is why I have this series, and I hope he watches it. And you know what? One thing that I want to say, if I come across him again, it's very difficult to actually say this, guys, but I'm not going to seek revenge on him, because I don't think this is someone that has a hot temper. I think this is someone that actually he's not aware that doing this is not okay. And so if I seek revenge on him and I hit him back, what example am I setting to him? I want to teach this guy that this is not how you race. And if I get close to him again, I want to avoid contact with him. Even if he's trying to hit me off, I'm going to just avoid contact with him and not seek revenge. Because if I seek revenge on him, he's just going to think, this is racing, this is what everyone does. Because this guy's just that uneducated, guys. Man, it's sad. It's honestly sad. I think some of these people, they're used to arcade racers, and we need to have more education that this is not proper etiquette. But that's not all of the video, guys. There's a lot more dirty driving I want to show you, and we're going to get to that right now. Oh, actually, real quick, though, one thing I forgot to mention is on the end of that race, that dirty Canadian rage quit, I ended up winning, and you see me celebrating here as I'm approaching the finish line in first place, so I just wanted to throw that in there, because that's at least some good news for the video. You know, dirty driving has so much bad news, and I wanted to just throw in something that I had to celebrate for once. But let's get back to the dirty driving. Alright guys, so this was before I got demoted to back down to a B rank. I wasn't A rank, as you guys are aware. So this was in a higher ranked lobby, and you would assume that the higher ranked lobbies are actually more clean. Well, I'm going to show you that that's not the case, so buckle up guys, here we go. Watch this, turn number 1. That's me ahead of him. You're going to see exactly what's going to happen here. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh, okay, it's the other guy. It's the other guy that punted me. See that? Let's see that one more time. Okay, I thought it was the white car, actually, so I guess you learn something new when you watch these replays. So this guy right here named Martini, bam, right into turn number 1. He didn't even, there was no attempt to even avoid me whatsoever. He didn't even start to turn away from my car when he realized he's approaching me very fast. See, look at this. Look at this. He's coming right towards my car really fast. He makes no attempt to avoid my car. Watch his steering. At no point in time did he try to avoid my car. So now I'm stuck next to this Brazilian here in the turquoise car. And watch this. The Brazilian's going to end up side by side with me. And I just got done getting rammed. And look at this. He just does a pit maneuver on me. What on earth was that? I had nothing to do with him. Nothing to do with him. First time I've even seen him in my life. And he does this. He just cuts across the track, pushes the side of my car. He was steering into my car. You see, okay, look at the red dot on the bottom of the screen above the RPM gauge, that red dot that's going left and right. That red dot is a steering input, so I'm going to go back, watch the steering input. When he makes contact with my car, he starts to push left. He's pushing into my car. This was on purpose. Why? Like, what on earth was that? And that's the guy who I was really upset with. Like, yeah, the guy who punted me on turn 1, that's bad, sure. But doing this is what just really sets me off. And I remembered this guy. I remembered him. And you want to see what happened in the next race? Let's show the next race. Okay, so we're in the very next lobby after I had that pit maneuver done on me. Now look at who's in P8. That same Brazilian, Nico. However, look who's behind me. Martini, the guy who punted me in turn 1. I was trying to get both of them this race, so I slowed down, And I didn't pick up pace soon enough to punt Martini right back in turn number 1, so I couldn't catch up to him. But it doesn't matter because this Ethan guy is going to accidentally make slight contact with me. Now that was not intentional, I could tell it was accidental, but it works out for me because now I'm behind Nico anyways, and that's the guy who really deserves revenge a lot more than that Martini guy. This guy was way worse, so I remembered him. And look what happens on the chicane up here. So skipping ahead, we're on the chicane, and look at this. That Ethan guy is going to make some contact with the Brazilian right up here because they're trying to go side by side through the chicane, something you don't want to do. There's some contact already right there, and I try to hit him off right there, but it ghosts me through him. But I'm fuming in rage at that Brazilian. Looks like I got punted by someone else back there. And he just punted me right towards this Brazilian, so I'm like, thank you. Yeah, get me close to him because coming right up here, I'm going to get the revenge that this guy deserves. Bam! I do not feel bad for that one, guys. I really don't feel bad for that one because here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. Bear with me. I said that I'm not going to seek revenge on the Canadian that you saw on the first 2 clips of this video. And the reason I say I'm not going to seek revenge on him is because he was saying, What? I was just trying to win the race. It's a race, man. What? Like, I'm trying to do whatever it takes to win the race. So he just doesn't understand that it's not okay to, like, be dirty like that. I think he just needs more education. He was just clueless. So if I got revenge on him, I don't think he would see me just trying to get revenge on him. I think he would, in his mind, he would interpret that, if I rammed him back, that, oh, yeah, we're racing. So he would just think that that's how everyone races, I guess. So that's why with him, I want to just avoid contact with him to try to set an example for him. So he can realize, hey, maybe you're not supposed to do that, you know. But this guy's different. This guy definitely deserved revenge. I'm sorry, but this is a completely different case here. That guy just did a pit maneuver on me, like, and oh my god, guys, that guy is just, I was fuming in rage at that Brazilian. And so I do not feel bad for seeking revenge on him. I don't always seek revenge, but that guy had it coming for him. But keep in mind, you've seen 3 bad races that I've had out of maybe 10. And so I rage quit the other 7 or so. I don't know exactly how many more I had, but I had a lot of rage quits because my emotions was getting the best out of me because I'm not used to this kind of racing anymore. I've taken a long time out of the daily races, and this is not a warm welcome back, and it's showing me what kind of racing I was missing, and I'm considering just leaving the daily races again because I can't stand this, guys. I cannot stand this. The second I rejoin daily races, this is the kind of stuff I'm running into every single race, to the point where I had to rage quit a lot more of them, and I would have had a lot more clips to show you guys if my emotions didn't get the best of me. But guys, please don't race like this. I know that the daily races are just filled with dirty drivers, but be an example. Try your best to just race clean, guys, please. Let's be better than this. And that's why I have this series, is I'm trying to have some hope in sim racing. I'm trying to educate people on what not to do and just try to raise the bar, guys. Let's have good racing etiquette. Please do not do this stuff. End rant. That's it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed this, please make sure to smash that like button. Race fast, race clean, and I will see you all in the next video.
Game over.